I hope y'all ready for this one. Because listen, your favorite coach had a good time checking this one out, putting this together for you guys because I just figured to myself, why not have a little fun with this? Why not just, look at how all of this is gonna play out and just get a real understanding of what's really going on from why people feel that the way that, why some folks feel the way that they feel when it comes down to what's taking place over in Boulder, Colorado. But guys, y'all know I'm gonna give my opinion on this thing, whether you like it or not. We're gonna go ahead and get on in this thing. And y'all know what time it is. This is Blow the Whistle with your favorite coach, Coach Walker. Back at it again. Hey, like I stated before, make sure you like, share, subscribe, tune in, tap in, tell a friend, Come on in. Y'all know what it is. Hey, that's my moniker right there. Y'all need to come on in with this thing. Quit playing games. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel also. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you're comfortable. You got your drinks. You got your snacks, you got your goodies. You're sitting there watching this thing on your TV, your cell phone, or even your tablet. Or you might be at work, ready to get you a good chuckle at this thing because I'm about to give it to you. Yeah, like X say X gonna give it to you. Coach gonna give it to you. That's how we gonna do it. Coach is gonna give it to you because enough is enough with this foolery because I'm just sitting here laughing at why these folks are so pissed off about what's going on. And, normally I'm that guy that stand in the middle, try to figure out, hey, man, we're not standing in the middle on this one. We're going straight on, pick a side. Hey, what they say, pick a side, we picking a side. So I'm looking at, what's happening here with the jersey retirement. Now, what many people don't understand as far as what's happening, Coach Prime was looking to get that spring game with Syracuse. And unfortunately, it didn't happen. And I'm going to be real with you right now. I'm going to say something to you guys right now that's going to have y'all sitting back like, wait a minute, he didn't just say that. Yes, I did. I'm going to say it to you right now. Had Coach Prime and Coach Brown from Syracuse had that joint practice and that spring scrimmage, Coach Prime and Coach Brown would have been two of the dangerous coaches in college football. I'm going to tell you why. I said it. I'm going to tell you why. Reason why I say that is because if many of you out there have followed Coach Prime's journey as far as him when he was over at Jackson State, when he first got there in the first, the spring season, when they had the spring games in 2021, he was able to evaluate his team based on the athletes that was out there on the field to see, where what he needed to go shopping for in the transfer portal, what he needed to recruit to bring in there to make sure that he had that team ready to compete come the fall. Had Coach Prime and Coach Brown been able to do that, it'd have been lights out for some folks because guess what? They would have understood real fast, hey, listen, I need two Mike linebackers. I need me a Will linebacker. And I need me another defensive end. I need me another defensive back. I need me a couple of running backs. I need a couple of linemen. And I need another receiver too. Other than that, boom, we ready to go. Same thing with Coach Brown. They would have understood real quick what they needed for their programs to flourish. That's what this was about. It's not about, uneven competition. That was a load of crap. That was just a way for the NCAA to get off of saying, hey, you know what? That sounds good, but no, we don't want to do that. So now we fast forward, we look at everything that's happening here. You got a couple of guys that's going to be drafted to the NFL from the Colorado Buffalo football program. Congratulations to those young men and look forward to seeing exactly where they go to continue their football careers. Now, with all of that being said, when you don't get that spring game, which would have garnered a lot of money coming into Boulder, that would help supplement what they're looking to do with the football program. And I'm sure they would have pilked Syracuse off some money too, because the good folks from Syracuse probably would have traveled to Boulder, Colorado to sit there and watch this daggone game, hoping they were going to get it back next season for them to come and do the same thing up there at the University of Syracuse. And guess what? Everything would have been rolled. Everything would have been popping, beautiful, and sweet. So you know what? Say, hey, guess what? Why not go ahead and get everybody to come on in this thing and see what's going on? We're going to do something out of the ordinary. We're going to go ahead and retire some damn jerseys. How about that? And I'm sure AD Rick George, you sat there, he thought about it, said, you know what? That don't sound bad. That don't sound bad. And I know there's a lot of folks out there that are upset at, why did it take so long for Rashawn Salam's jersey to get retired? He didn't get to see that while he was living. It's like he had to pass away, and then all of a sudden his jersey gets retired. But then you still got some other folks out there whose jerseys have never been retired. But, you got some folks out here that feel some kind of way about that, and they ain't biting their tongues neither. I'm willing to bet some of y'all ain't gonna go jump on their daggone social media pages and talk that smiggity smack to them like y'all do me when I sit here and say something about what's going on. And I understand. I understand. Hit me with your best shot. I get it. And it's okay. But I saw this message from Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. Mike Jones. He spared, hey, listen, he didn't spare a syllable. He didn't spare a word. He didn't try to rearrange no phrases. He just came straight with that thing, letting you know, hey, listen, this how I feel, and if you don't like it, kick rocks with that thing. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and give it to you straight. I'm going to read to you exactly what the man had to say. Here, go on the screen for you right here. He said, the disrespect of history, a legacy betrayed. What are we witnessing at Colorado is not just a decision, it's a serious erasure of our football legacy. The retiring of Travis Hunter and Shiloh Sanders jerseys, while they just finished playing, represents the most flagrant disrespect to the true legends who built CU football from the ground up. Where is the honor for Darian Hagan, a man who led us to a national championship and the 3 consecutive Big 8 titles with a 20-0-1 record? My brother was the heart and soul of Colorado football when we meant something in this country. What about Eric Bieniemy? This man still holds our all-time rushing record with 3,940 yards and 42 touchdowns. A unanimous first-team All-American who carried us on his back to glory. And Alfred Williams, the only Buckets Award winner in our history until Matt Russell, a 2-time All-American who anchored our championship defense. This brother still holds the school record with 35 sacks and 59 tackles for loss. God dog, buddy was balling. Let's not forget Let's not forget Cordell Stewart, whose miraculous pass against Michigan lives in college football. Look, bro, you didn't have to talk about Michigan. You did. You were doing good all the way up till you wanted to drop Michigan in there, and now I'm a little perturbed with all that. But you know what? This y'all time, Mr. Mike Jones. I'm going to keep going with this thing because you know what? I want them to hear it. They might have seen it already. I'm going to give it to them again anyway. But here you go. He said, we cannot fail to mention the big uglies that made all of the offense work. Jay Lewinberg, Joe Gardner impacted the game in such a way that it should never be overlooked or forgotten. The audacity to honor these newcomers before these buffs who built this program through blood, sweat, and sacrifice is not just wrong, it's injustice masquerading as celebration. Wait, I ain't done. I ain't done. Hold on, I ain't done. He said, I'm not knocking the talent of Hunter and Sanders, but their jerseys hanging next to Rashawn Salam, number 19, before the legends who defined Colorado football, that isn't honoring excellence, that's erasing history. When we demise our past so easily, we are telling those who came before that their struggles meant nothing. The decision reveals how far we've fallen from understanding what truly matters: legacy, respect, and honor. If you love Colorado football for what it truly is, not just what it's trying to be, speak up. Our legends deserve better than to be forgotten while we rush to celebrate what's new and shiny. The strength of a program isn't just in its presence, it's in how it honors those who built its foundation. Who? Mike Jones. Oh, yeah, they came Mike Jones. Mike Jones was hot, boy. God, did somebody make sure Mike Jones had his coffee in the morning before he wrote this? Because, he was stewing behind this thing. But you know what? I got to be honest with you. He got a point. He has a point. His point is very well understood. And I know a lot of y'all like, come on, man, you being a hater, bro. Here you go. You being a hater once again. Look at what Shedeur and Travis did. Hold on, pump your brakes. Because there's one individual that he didn't even mention. What about Joe Klatt? And Joe Klatt has been the biggest rah-rah person for Shedeur and Travis at Colorado. So I'm sitting here saying to myself, like, hey, why y'all didn't put his jersey up in there with the two of them? Y'all should have raised him up in there too. Matter of fact, Sheduer was 9 yards short of passing Joe Klatt's passing yards record. So I'm just trying to understand. I'm like, what are we doing? I get it. Again, this is no shade on Shiloh Sanders. The young kid can ball his behind off. He can throw that ball down the field. But what I'm getting at is we can't talk about old school values. We want, when we try to coach with old school values and then turn around and want to do new school bull crap. That's what I'm getting at here. Because I got to ask the question, who's going to be the next? Who's going to be the next one to have their jersey put up there that fast? I mean, I've never seen something like this before. I mean, it's all well and great. Like I said, hey, this y'all program. Y'all do what y'all want to do. But I will say one thing that you got to give the Buffs credit for with all of the hoopla that's been going on. I mean, they got the legacy bricks that's going on where you're honoring your Buffs. I mean, they're out there, trying to get everything put down out there for the Buffs walk. And salute them guys for that. I mean, what more can you ask for? I'm like, hey, they're trying to do what they can to spruce up things, to make things look good, get everybody happy, feeling good about what's going on. So, hey, again, it is what it is. But my only take is Travis Hunter, I can see. Shedeur, I figured that would wait until he got in the NFL and did his thing. But again, it's not about you guys, a lot of you guys go, oh man, you hate. I mean, I hear it coming through the camera right now. I mean, y'all sitting there watching the show right now, and it's just coming through the screen. Hate. It ain't hate, bro. Trust me, it's not hate. Like I said before, I've seen this young man get out there and ball since he was at Jackson. Now he's getting lead Colorado, and he's done some phenomenal things out there on the field. A lot of folks, and the funny thing is, I'm not even gonna bring up his record because that's what what's the dude, Mad Dog over on ESPN. He brought the man's record up. I'm not getting into all of that. At the end of the day, I'm just simply saying, listen, we got to get out of the habit of mixing messages when it comes to these athletes. And what I mean by that is you can't say we're going to do things one particular way and then come back and do something different on the back end because we want to pacify somebody else or make it look like it's something that it's not. But all in all, congratulations to both of those young men. But I'm going to throw a zinger out there. Y'all get mad at me all you want. The one thing that I wanted to see happen, and I really champion for this young man, Shiloh Sanders. Someone need to do something for that young man because I say that because he's been out here busting his ass trying to make sure he gets himself together. He had himself together for his pro day to give everybody what they were expecting. And one thing I would say about this young man is this. That young man is going to be scary out there on that field. And it ain't about making the big time hits, the Bob Sanders hits. I mean, he reminded me of Bob Sanders and the kid from he played with the Washington Commanders. He was from Miami. The young man, he's no longer here with us. They used to drop hits on folks, but it just, it'll send a chill down your spine. But I just want to see this young man lock in. I'm talking really lock in and go get it because I know he can do it. You hear me say it, son. I believe Shiloh can get out there and do it. Like I said, hey, when he's out there having fun, like he was at Jack State with, being one of the March of J5, that kid was out there just letting it fly. Get out there and let it fly. That's all I want to see. I want to see his name come up more in conversation. That's just my piece right there. I had to throw that out there for him because, like I stated before, I'm waiting to see exactly where he goes when it comes time for him to get picked up to go into the NFL draft. He's gonna make a good player for somebody. Whether people want to believe it or not, he's gonna make a damn good player for somebody. But guys, I'm not gonna prolong this no more. I just spoke enough about all this. But I just wanted to say this has been interesting. Again, I understand, everybody gonna talk about the money and everything that Coach Prime has been able to do for the university. That's all well and great. That comes with the territory. I'm just being real with you. I please don't send that comment my way because I'm gonna send it right back to you saying that comes with the territory. As far as bringing light to your program that you're coaching, that comes with the territory. So, Coach, gonna go ahead and get up on out this thing. It's been another episode of Blow the Whistle with your favorite coach, Coach Walker. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, tune in, tap in, tell a friend. Y'all know what to do. Come on, quit acting like y'all know what to do. Let's get these daggone subscriptions up. Raise the numbers up on these subscriptions. Raise the numbers up on these likes. Quit playing games. Everybody want to get mad. Say, oh, you're being a hater. No one's being a hater. I'm just speaking how I see it. What do you want me to do? But you know what? We're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna wait and see what you guys do. But I appreciate you all for coming in, checking out another episode of Blow the Whistle with your favorite coach, Coach Walker. But until next time, we out. Peace.